Hello, everybody. It's time for CAPI Live. I'll wait for everybody to get on. I hope everybody's had a great week. 2 weeks, actually. We've got a lot to talk about. Hey, emo girl. Hey, Bree. Y'all let me know when you're on by saying hello on the comments. Hello, Michelle Heron. Hope everybody's having a good night. Got to keep an eye on my battery. Yeah, I've missed you guys too. Excuse me. How are y'all holding up? We're doing good. We have a lot of sick people on the team, and then they went to camp. I haven't been sick since camp, but today I felt pretty bad. But I don't think it had anything to do with camp. I think it's just me. Let's give everybody a little chance to get on. Hey, insane disappearances. I was just about to ask if you were sick like the rest of us. No, I didn't get sick. No one on that was with me got sick. Well, Corey and Ashley did. Corey and Ashley got sick, but myself and Michelle and the girls didn't get sick, or the baby. Hey, Cora. Got all these people in, and it tells me I don't have anybody in. I gave my aunt and my cousin a type A flu. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's a lot of that going around. Some people are saying flu, some people are saying cold, some people are saying COVID. Yeah, it's been rough. I was spared, thank goodness. I ain't saying COVID. I hear you. I've never had COVID, so I don't know. I've never gotten it. I didn't get it whenever during the shutdowns or lockdowns, whatever they call them. I didn't get them at all. I didn't get it at all. I never got the COVID thing. Thank goodness. Knock on wood. How's everybody been these last couple of weeks? Everything been good? How is Preston doing, emo girl? I had to wrap my entire body up like a cannoli and sweat it out. Goodness gracious. Are you better now? Rough week, but I hope everyone's been all right. Yeah, I think so. My mother's back home from ICU. Awesome, insane. That's great news. That's awesome news. My fever was gone in 24 hours. That's what a lot of people that I've been talking to that said that they were sick, that it was going away in 24 hours. But then there's others that like that was sick with that in the group that we were in that it's been going on for days. So I think it's a couple of different things. You're welcome. I'm just getting over UTI. Bless your heart. He's been a little sick the last couple of days, but seems to be better now. Awesome. That is awesome. Is he with you now? Is he watching? Emo girl? Okay, Bree. Take care. Their immune system is down. Bless their hearts. My fever broke fast, but I hear polar bear is having a rough time. Yeah, polar bear, Corey, and Ashley are having it rough. He's here. Awesome. I'm glad you're feeling better, Preston. So glad you're feeling better. My couch lingered through. That is good. Just really getting over that. That's good. I'm glad. I was hoping Polar Bear would be on tonight so we could see how he was, see how he was feeling. My cough just won't stop either. Oh, yeah, my cough has been pretty bad too, but I think mine is. It doesn't have anything to do with that. You should try raw ginger tea. Raw ginger tea is good. Tea is good for a cough. So is honey and lemon. Honey and lemon, and if you got a little whiskey, that's good for it too. Or some clear shine. Oh, I love ginger tea with honey. Believe me, I'm all about naturals. Me too. Nope, clear, just pickles. That'll probably work too. That'll probably do it just as well. That pickle shine was good, wasn't it? So was that pineapple. I think I still actually have a little bit of pineapple left. We're going to give everybody a little bit more time before we get started. The pineapple was my favorite. It was mine too. Well, my favorite is clear, but he didn't have any clear left by the time he got to me. Yep, natural remedies is my go-to before I try anything else. Unfortunately, I had to go to the doctor. I think I told everybody I was going to the doctor last week. Um, excuse me. And a lot of my numbers are in the bad zone. So I had to go back on some of those prescription meds, unfortunately, and I think that's probably what's going on with me is the prescription meds. They help. They do what they're supposed to do, but they do what they're supposed to do, but they still also have side effects. Is what I'm trying to say. Hello, kid. I'll call you kid because I don't know if I could say the Ekaterina kid. I'll just say kid because I know I'm messing that up. I apologize. I had made a concoction with just hot water, lemon, honey, and honey lemon cough drops. Oh, that sounds actually pretty good. I used apple cider vinegar to get over my UTI. Yep, that's real good. Those side effects, though, sometimes they're worse than what they treat. I agree, emo girl, 100%. Hey, John. John's here. Been a while since I've been on the live, and you said my name right. Okay, good. I'm glad. Well, I'm glad you chose this live to come back to tonight. Don't be sorry, John. It's fine. We know you got to work. We're going to give it just a couple more minutes and then we'll get started. We're going to clear up our thank you, please. Think you still do. Bless your heart. I'm sorry. We'll add you to the prayer list. I should have put the banner up. I just woke up though. I laid down like this afternoon and said that I needed to get a little rest so that my breathing would be better, which I don't think it really worked that much because it's really getting kind of hard to breathe. So this is not going to be a long show tonight, I promise you. I won't keep you guys very long. So I think I'm going to have to go and suck on some breathing on my inhaler. I should have brought it over here. If it gets too bad, I'll go get it. I hate doing that because it leaves just dead air, but I'll try to be quick. Hopefully, I won't have to. Looks like we all had it. Yeah, I think just about everybody's gotten a piece of that, but except for me, I haven't gotten it. It's okay, and thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, you're sweet. We'll feel better. I mean, well, thank you. Sorry, I had a message that I had to respond to. It's faster to get over without the flu. I'll pray for you. Thank you. Thank you, John. Thank you, kid. You guys are so awesome. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll get started with our prayer list. I think it's the weather. It's sleeting here yesterday. The day before it was 70 degrees. I know, right? I heard about that sleet. Yeah, I heard it was sleeting somewhere too. I didn't know it was up y'all's way though. Are y'all still up like close to y'all still in Fayette, right? In Fayette. If you live there, it's Fayette. If you don't live there, it's Fayette. Yes, I thought so. Yeah, I heard about it was sleeting. I was like, "What? It's sleeting?" It was, and I was outside, and it was like warm, and it's sleeting in Alabama. This weather is getting really nuts. It's always been crazy in Alabama. The South is, they've always been that joke where people say if you don't like the weather in the South, wait a minute, because I mean, it means it's going to change any minute now. So, but it, I don't know, something about it here lately has just been really wacky. All this rain, man. I said the other day, I said last time it rained this much, Noah built a boat, and I live on a ranch, and that ranch is mostly pasture land. And if you guys have ever dealt with, we have the black, red, and white dirt here. Um, the white dirt, I need to dig up. It's quite a bit. It's quite a ways down. It's like 8 feet down. Excuse me. It's about 8 feet down. But people still buy that stuff to eat. Have y'all ever heard of that? People eating dirt. It's a big thing in the South. My grandmother used to chew on white dirt, but I need to dig that stuff up and sell it, process it, and sell it, man, because they still buy that stuff. If you go to a country store in the South and you look up by the register, there'll be a box up there with little sandwich bags, and then inside the sandwich bags there'll be little squares, little fudge-looking squares of white dirt, and people still eat that stuff. They still eat it. My grandmother wouldn't swallow it, but she would chew on it. But there's people that would eat it just like fudge, and they would eat it, and it would cure ailments and stuff like that. I'm from Pennsylvania, and the weather's been crazy too. I bet it rained every day here last week. It did here too, and it's getting hard to get in and out of our yard. We're at the very end of the property, and like where our front gate that opens out onto the highway where we live here in Matthews is from that front gate to our drive to our where we park in front of the house is a quarter of a mile. So it's like way back in the woods. The only time I hears about seeing a documentary about women ate spoonfuls of dirt like she was eating cereal. Yeah, they still do that. I'll take some dirt. We just about need a boat to get out of our driveway. I believe it because man, here. It's not a boat. We need a 4-wheel drive pickup to get out of our driveway. It's just so muddy and sloshy. That red and black dirt just gets so sloshy. It's horrible. And it gets everywhere. We don't have to deal with the white dirt because it's so far down. It's about 8 feet down. But the red and the black is pretty bad. That black prairie dirt is it's horrible. And that red pasture dirt is just that red clay, Alabama clay is just crazy. There's this health drink called Mud. There's an ad on. I believe it. Yeah, they still eat that stuff, y'all. I didn't even know we had it here until we unfortunately lost a horse, one of our rescues, and we had to bury him. And um, I rented a backhoe and was digging. And you have to dig when you bury horses, and you have to dig way down, like 12 feet, 12, 13 feet. And about 8 feet down, I started bringing up pure white dirt. I was like, dang, I need to get that stuff. Need to dig some more of that up. Horses are my favorite animal. I'm so sorry. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was a blow. He wasn't one of our personal horses. He was a rescue, and we haven't had him that long. But he actually belonged to our middle daughter, the one that is doing rodeo. She rescued him, and he just got sick and just couldn't get better. We tried everything. But let's get started on the. All right, and there's no likes. There's 7 people on, but no likes. So everybody hit the like button for me, please. It really helps with the algorithm and on how they show the videos and stuff like that. So please go hit that like button for me. And if you've never done so, hit the subscribe button as well, and the notification bell so you'll know when we're on. I really, really, really appreciate that. We still have the thing going for once we get to 3,000 subs. Once we hit 3,000 subs, John and I are going to get the CAPI logo tattooed on our body somewhere. We get this with the sound waves tattooed on our bodies. I don't guess I had to pull it up. I could have just went like that, huh? That CAPI. But we'll start with the prayer list. Everybody that's been sick, I want to go ahead and start off with that. Everybody that's been sick, put them on your prayer list, please. Um, you've been liked. Thank you. Insane. And I'm gonna catch up with y'all's comments too. I see there's a couple more popping up, but um, prayer list. Let's put Corey and Ashley and Josh on there. Polar Bear. Um, they are the 3 that got, I think, the worst sick at after camp. Um, Preston and Lydia. I want to call her emo girl. Let's put them on there. Um, of course, keep Beth and Tom on your prayer list, and Stephanie and Joey. Um, John said that he wasn't feeling well earlier today as well. He and I went on an investigation last night, kind of close to me in Troy, Alabama, and it went not super late, but between that and us going to eat afterwards and talking and everything and just hanging out, it it did kind of go a little late. So, but then both he and I started feeling kind of icky today. So keep all of our family, the CAPI family, in your prayers that are sick. I think just about everybody on the CAPI family has got either they're sick or dealing with someone that's sick, obviously. Um, so please, let's keep everybody, especially Corey, Ashley, and Josh. Those 3. Corey said he's feeling better, but Ashley's still feeling really puny. And the last thing, last thing I heard, the last thing I heard, um, was Josh was feeling better, but not feeling better. He was still in a lot of pain and with his headaches, and so please keep Josh in your prayers, everybody. He's having a rough time of it. Him and Ashley, I think, are taking it, getting hit by this crap really hard. So definitely keep them in your prayers. Keep Kim and the girls in your prayers that they'll be able to be there for Josh. He texted earlier this weekend and said how great it was to have his wife and girls because they're just doing so awesome, helping him out and being there for him. So praise the Lord that he has that kind of support because when you're sick, you sure need it. I'm a big baby when I'm sick. I even begged my wife not to go to work today. I said, stay home with me. I don't feel good. And she said, I can't. I have to go to work. But, I mean, it is what it is. I I did go to the doctor. I told y'all last time that I had doctor's appointments coming up. I went to the doctor. I didn't get any good reports from the doctor at all. I got all bad reports, um, and some potentially really bad reports. But I have some tests coming up this coming up week, starting Tuesday, from Tuesday all the way till the 14th, I believe it is. No, Tuesday is the 14th. I don't know. Yeah, because today's 12, 13, 14. Yeah, starting the 14th through March 6th, I think, which is my wedding anniversary. Um, yeah, I think it's the 6th, 14th through the 6th. I've got all kinds of tests coming up, so y'all keep your prayers that that two of the doctors are wrong. They don't know what they're talking about. I'm really hoping they're wrong. But whatever the outcome, I will be sure to share it with everybody. I'll let everybody know what they said, and we'll get down doing some old South praying if we have to, right? So let me catch up with y'all. And if you guys have anybody that you want to put on the prayer list, please pop it up there. And if I hadn't said it, if I forgot somebody, because I always forget somebody, please pop up the prayer list, your prayer request up there, and we'll add it to our list. Um, John said he got home around 4. Goodness gracious. Yeah, he had a long drive. I had about a 30-minute drive. He had about a 2.5-hour drive, I think, or yeah, it was pretty long for him. Let me see. Let me catch up with y'all. If you have a prayer request that you don't want to put up here for everybody to see, but you still want to get put on the prayer list, you can email it to John at John, if you're able. I know you're at work, but if you're able, when you're able, just pop up your email there if you would, so that they'll be able to send you prayer request. And whatever you send us goes on the list. John doesn't just say, "Okay, yeah, there you go, yeah, praying for that guy." He doesn't do that. He actually does keep up with this stuff. So our ghost. Let me catch up here. Our ghost activity is getting weird too. I've heard Morgan's voice twice when she wasn't home. Oh wow, audible mimicking. Aren't we supposed to be coming to y'all's house? I know we were supposed to, and y'all had to cancel, but I don't know if it was rescheduled yet or not. I don't know. I had a horse when I was younger, and he was put down because he was in bad health. I spent all night holding his head on my lap the day before he was put. Oh, that's so sad. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, we don't like it whenever our animals pass. I think that animals deserve to live longer than us instead of the other way around. Some of them do, actually. Since I got sick, I've been having a hard time breathing. Sucks. I know, right, kid? I've been having a hard time breathing. I think it's it's COPD, and I had to go without my big med that I take every morning. I had to go without it for a few days because the pharmacy messed up, and I still haven't been able to catch my breath. So hopefully a few more days of doing that. I do it every morning, so hopefully a couple more days of that, that'll be better. I hope so. Congrats on the anniversary. Oh, yeah, that's the 6th. Yeah, 12 years. 12 years. This woman has put up with me. She deserves a medal. Can you please pray for me? I've been having heart problems since I was younger, and it's getting worse. But I'm going to the doctor here soon. When I have the pain, my heart speeds up to 150 beats per minute. Oh, bless your heart, kid. Yes, absolutely. Well, I'd kid. If you guys, I was mumbling that. I should have said it out loud. But kid just put up here. She says, "Can you please pray for me? I've been having heart problems since I was younger, and it's getting worse. But I'm going to the doctor here soon. When I have the pain, my heart speeds up to 150 beats per minute. So let's put kid on the prayer list. Absolutely, that she won't have to do that anymore. Have to deal with that anymore. John just popped up his. Well, he didn't just do it. I just saw it. Let me say it like that. But John popped up his email there. If you don't want to put it on the screen for everybody to see, but you definitely want to request a prayer request, then just email it to that jbowen.cappy@gmail.com, and he will put it on the list. And we do pray for every single one of them. I promise you. Um, in May. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I know we're backed up till like April, May, June. I know that we're backed up, or not backed up, but booked. We're booked. We stay booked when it comes to investigations. We stay booked. Not long ago, Beth, the case manager, she says, "Johnny, I'm not getting any more." She said, "We're still booked. We still got everything we have on the calendar right now, but I'm not getting any more." I said, "Wait, don't worry, it's coming," and it has been. That's one thing you don't ever have to worry about is investigations. They are coming. I promise you. I heard footsteps in my mother's upstairs hallway. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. You're welcome, kid. You're worth it. I've got you, kid. Thank you, John. John's so awesome. Don't think I could do this without him. Okay, I think I'm caught up now. I'm just checking to make sure I didn't miss one because I hate whenever I miss someone a question or a comment or you know something they say or ask or whatever. I hate that I'm when I miss them because it makes me feel like they feel like I'm just ignoring them, and I promise you I'm not. I just sometimes don't get to all of them. I do my best. Okay, coming events we have not. This past um, third, fourth, and fifth was our CAPI camp in Troy, Alabama. You guys that didn't get to make it to that, I really feel sorry for you because it was amazing. I'm not kidding you. We had a blast. That was one of the funnest CAPI camps that we've ever had. There was a lot of people there. I mean, it was great. It really was. Everything about it was just awesome. I hate that everybody got sick afterwards, man. I kind of put a black eye to the whole thing, but during the camp, we all had such great fun. Um, we got our new equipment in right there at the beginning of camp, so I was able to bring it and introduce it to everybody. And I mean, it's just when you feel blessed about whatever you have going on, the the thing that I'm most passionate about is not just the paranormal, but my team and getting to spend time with them outside investigations. I love going to investigations. My favorite investigations, no matter what's happening, my favorite investigations is whenever my entire team is there. That's my favorite investigations because I get to work with everybody and I get to see them and talk to them and love on them, and it's just, it's amazing. It really is. But when we do these little events like Cappy Camp and meet and greets and stuff like that, again, I want my whole team there because I want to be able to fellowship with them, and love on them and talk to them and just be there, be present, and when you feel that and you're really blessed, and we are blessed, we're a blessed team. Like I said, we don't look for investigations, but we stay booked. We don't go out asking for people for investigations or anything like that. We just stay booked, and we have, over the past few years, our equipment has grown exponentially. It's oh my gosh, we've gotten stuff now. There's only a couple more pieces of equipment that I want to get that I don't have yet. Whereas not long ago, I had a bunch of pieces of equipment that I wanted to get. So we've been lucky. We've been I don't I'm not going to say lucky, but we've been blessed. We really have. But when you get a group of people together that's passionate about what you're doing and they're professional and just amazing people, goodness is just going to fall off of that. It's just going to exhume goodness and blessings. And that's what I have as a team. I have a team right now that is so freaking amazing that I can't even. Last night, John and I were the only ones able to go to the investigation. Oh my goodness. But John and I were the only two who was able to go to the investigation last night. Oh my gosh. Mm, sorry. I apologize. But the cool thing about last night, yeah, it was just John and I there doing the investigation. But guess what? We had several other team members there too because we have a DVR system that is amazing that our amazing equipment manager put together for us and found and got and put it all together and learned what he brought a lot of knowledge into it when he got it, and then he learned a bunch more knowledge. Um, and just by getting in there and playing with it and figuring it out, and he did a wonderful job. I mean, just an amazing job. And we have a system now to where if we're John and I are in the south part of the state, and our team is at the north end of the state, and we're on an investigation that they weren't able, for whatever reason, weren't able to go to, because every investigator don't go on every investigation. There's some investigations that I don't go on. There's some investigations that John doesn't get to go on. Beth and Tom have not gone on investigations. Stephanie, Josh, everybody, Joey, everybody has had situations to where they couldn't go on an investigation, either personal life or family or whatever. But the system that we have that Tom put together for us now, we were able to do the investigation last night, and the other team members were able to do the investigation with us remotely, and they were able to watch the monitors for us and relay messages. And it was just, man, we are blessed. We are so blessed. We really are. CAPI has grown so much, and I don't mean in membership either, because CAPI is at one time had somewhere in between 20 and 30 people on the team at one time. And that was probably the most miserable I've ever been with being on CAPI. I mean, because it just wasn't intimate. It wasn't it was more like an organization kind of thing. If you're understanding what I'm trying to say, it was more like an organization instead of a team. But the team that I have now, and some potentials that are coming into it, I'm super, super blessed. I am so blessed, so amazingly blessed. It's crazy. Get yourself a team. Um, find yourself people that you can share the passion with and share your heart with. And I promise you, everything else is just going to work out. Everything else is just going to fall into place. You're going to get your investigations. You're going to get your equipment. You're going to get your education. You're going to get your experiences. You're going to get your clients. You're going to get your family built. And that's what we do with every investigation. We build that client, but we don't just build that client list. We build that family. And just, y'all do that. Just do that. And so say a special prayer for my team, everybody on my team. Um, Tonight, when you lay down, just before you tell God good night, just ask Him to bless us, to keep our blessings coming, and to watch over us, and to take this sickness away that a lot of us have. So I would really appreciate that if y'all would do that. But back to the camp. We had a great time. It was awesome. I'm hoping to go back there again. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but I'm hoping we can go back there again. But John and I are going to be getting together next couple of weeks. Uh, it was one of the things I wanted to talk to him over dinner last night. Talk to him about over dinner last night, but I wasn't able to. The investigation kind of left both of us in a is it this or is it that kind of mindset. But yeah, but we're going to be getting together. We're going to be planning the new new CAPI camp really soon. I know it's probably going to be sometime April, May, probably closer, probably leaning towards the May part a little bit. And I'm leaning towards Payne Lake up in northwest Alabama, Payne Lake. I don't know if that's where it's going to be or not. John and I got to get together. At the end of the day, John's the boss when it comes to CAPI camp. That's his baby. So we will get together, he and I, and the team, and figure out what's best, and make that happen. But we will be doing another one, so you guys can definitely get to come and have fun. And if no one else comes, it's just us. I always tell the team, it's not a bad day. It's not a bad thing if no one else comes. And if it's just us, because hey, we get the weekend and we don't have to worry about anything else. We don't have to worry about training or anything. We can just have fun the whole weekend. So that's awesome. But we do like it whenever people come um, and join us. So you guys try your best to do that. Let's see. Thank you. I always wanted to go on an investigation. Oh, you should come with us anytime you want to, kid. I love everything about paranormal and hauntings. Are you okay? Am I okay? No, I'm not okay. But the doctor says I'm much better. No. Oh, I'm so excited for camp already. Yes.